been bloody ages since I last did a vlog, so I thought, hey, we should probably do a new one. So over the Christmas area, the channel was going insane. Like, I wasn't keeping track of it, but every day we seem to hit a new milestone, like 45. It's like, oh, 2 days later, 46. I'm like, where the bloody heck? It's just insane, the growth that was going on. But it's slowed down a little bit now, but we're still growing at an awesome rate. And once the games start to come out, hopefully we get back up. But anyway, the main point of this video was I wanted to say thank you to you guys. You guys have obviously been the reason that my channel's growing, and people at the start, people that have just joined us recently during the Christmas holiday or just today. Thank you all so much. I mean, you guys are obviously the reason that I can keep doing this. I mean, anyone that's not even subscribed, say you just come and check the channel every day, like you're dedicated. But I mean, anyone that likes, comments, shares, subscribe, anything like that, it helps me out amazingly. You don't understand how much it helps me out. You could be the reason that someone else got suggested a video of mine, and that person could have got suggested because that person, you get the, you started that. You did that. So you remember last time I said the whole football stadium of my town could be filled? Let's change that a little bit. Cleethorpes' population, right, so let me just explain. I live in Grimsby, and Grimsby and Cleethorpes are literally together, as in one road. One side is Grimsby, one side is Cleethorpes. Yeah, it's weird, but it's how it works. The population of Cleethorpes, which I used to live in, is 46,000. And it's quite a big town. Like, it's not big, obviously, because it's 46,000 people. It's not a lot. But I mean, if you 46,000 people in a room, people have thought, oh, I want to subscribe to this channel. More people have thought, I want to subscribe to Theo than have lived in Cleethorpes ever. And it's like a breeding ground of chavs over there. But anyway, just to say, Grimsby is about 86,000, something like that. So obviously we're not really like completely near where Grimsby is, but it's 50,000 bloody people. So I noticed a couple of people saying like, Theo, why don't you reply to comments as much anymore and that sort of stuff? And the reason is, like, have you seen how many comments there are? You've seen how much content I produce. I've been putting a lot more effort into videos recently. Like before, a lot of what I'd do is I'd sit there, right? I'd hit record, and if I made a mistake, I'd cut that little bit out, but that's it. Well, now recently I've been like, sit there, record, edit, like edit that thing together to make it quick, snappy, to the point, and you guys have been seeming to love it, so I'm sticking with that. So obviously that takes a lot more time, which is the reason why I haven't been replying to as many more comments, and obviously there's a lot more comments coming in. I'll probably need to hire someone to keep on top of all the comments, but I do read them all, don't get me wrong. A lot of people say, oh, I read all the comments, don't worry, as if it's like a big task, but to be honest, it's a way of really just appreciating the fact that people are actually watching your videos and taking time to like and comment, and it helps us out tremendously. I mean, you could hit like on a video, someone sees that video, subscribes because of that, even if you don't share it on anything, someone that's into similar people that you are will get suggested that video on the side. And, you know, it just leads on, and you could be the reason for that person joining, someone could join for that person, someone could join for that person. It's just a big train that keeps going. So as I was saying, thank you to everyone. I've got big plans for this year. I want to get to 100,000, as I said at the start of the year. Last year, my goal was 20k, and we ended up with like 40. So, hopefully we can hit 100k. I'm going big this time, but let's see if we can do it. Something I mentioned in a video, but didn't really make a video about it. I actually got my provisional license, but I still need to do my theory test and my actual driving test and all that kind of stuff before I can actually start driving. So obviously, once I do get the car, I'm going to show you guys. Don't worry, you'll probably be the first to know. It's not going to be anything amazing because let's go on to insurance for the UK, because I know a lot of people are confused about this topic because a lot of you don't live in the UK. But insurance for first cars, first drivers is absolutely ridiculous. To name some of the cars I was looking at for the hell of it, GT86, 6,500 a year. Nissan Skyline GTR, you know, the one I want to eventually get, £8,500 a year. How about a BMW M3 that you could rise into a GTR and that sort of stuff? Well, the base M3 in itself, £11,500 a year insurance. I know it's absolutely insane, but blame the chavs. A couple of people have been asking, like, why do you upload so much to The Crew? Upload more Drive Club, upload more Horizon, and the basic reality is I enjoy the crew a bit more than the other games, and that's because I'm more of an arcade racer type of guy. Yeah, the other two are arcade racers, but I mean like open world, exploration, that sort of stuff, that gets me. I've been uploading a little bit more of Horizon 2 and Drive Club as well, so I'm not kind of just ignoring those completely, but I will be uploading more of that as we go through. The next game to come out, if you think about this, is going to be Project Cars, and after that, we've got nothing racing game-wise announced until Forza 6, which is like November. So it's going to be a slow year for racing games, but hopefully we can do our best to get the most out of the crew, Drive Club, Project Cars, all these games. So I've got some absolutely amazing opportunities out of YouTube so far, and it's absolutely amazing. Like I had a lot of people at the beginning say like, you shouldn't do this, it's unstable, you shouldn't make this your own thing, like your main priority, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, and they basically didn't understand. And the thing is, as you go on with this, you understand more and more and more. If you don't learn something new about YouTube every week, or how you can improve your content, or improve how your channel is structured, you know, every week, then you're doing it wrong. YouTube is something it takes a long time to figure out and understand, and I know as boring as it sounds, you have to look at the stats, as in not the views and that sort of stuff, but viewer retention and all the annotation clicks, and you have to do everything to be on top of your channel and understand how it's all going through. And you have to know what attracts people and that sort of, it's just, there's a lot more that goes on to it than people believe. And that's why it kind of irritates me when people say it's easy. I mean, it's not very easy. Number one, you have to start as a hobby. You can't just dive in and make millions from YouTube. I mean, it's just not going to be possible. Some people take longer than others to grow. Like myself, I've been taking a while to grow compared to other people. But it's not a race. I'm happy where I am, and I'm happy in my growth rate, and I'm probably the happiest I've ever been at the moment in time, and it's absolutely awesome. So once again, thank you to every single person that subscribed to the channel recently or a long time ago. I've recognized some of your names coming in the comment section from the beginning, and it's absolutely insane. It blows my mind. But I hope you'll keep supporting me in the future. If you got any suggestions for the channel, be sure to always leave them. I always look at suggestions and consider them, because as I said, I always read the comments, because it's not really difficult in any way. But hopefully I'm an example of that you can do anything as long as you go for it. Like, ignore what other people say. I didn't think I'd be able to get to 50 bloody K. 50,000 people. So, ignore what everyone says. If you have passion for something, go for it. Until next time, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. If you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Don't know why you'd see this as my first video, but if you did, I'm not going to complain. Until next time, guys, just keep going at it. Peace.